What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are back with one of my favorites, Infinite Leveling Murim Chapter Episode 173, also known as Season 2, Episode 44. And yeah, if you want to read it yourself, it is on Webtoon, as you can see in the description. And if you want to get notified when I'm actually streaming, then you should join Discord. You can also, of course, subscribe and put all notifications on. That helps, but YouTube doesn't always give out notifications. But yeah, also more content on Patreon, YouTube members. But yeah, let's freaking go. Welcome to the Watchers. How do you even pronounce that? Shakshaw. Yeah. Sorry, X. I'm gonna call you X. Sup, Tony? Sup, Evian? Sup, Max Play? Sup, Xavier? Let's go. Diamond Body. The one amongst the primeval incarnates who is said to possess a diamond skin. His gi since birth rivaled that of an adult, and he circulates it through his flesh and blood. Unlike most people who would train their whole lives to build up gi and freely use it, he was born with it. He was born in the dark. He was born in the shadows. That's why his body was as tough as a diamond from a young age. Yo, Toby. As he got older, he gained more gi and trained his muscles, which further hardened his body. Hardened up! But in the world of Murim, having a tough body doesn't guarantee that you will defeat your enemies. If you want to spread your name throughout the world, you need an attack to match it. You mark the date. Well, that is good. That is good, Tony. That is like the smart thing to do. That or go on my channel and actually see the schedule on the lives. Luckily for him, his parents sent him to train in various martial arts in Sorim. I think you also like can go into a future stream and then press that you want to be notified for it. I don't know if that even works, but like that should work. Wary it once, and he soon caught the eye of the monk of empty love, who trained him to effectively use the strength of his tough body. Strength. 18 poems of Guanyin, a technique that suited him well and put him on the path to the realm of the strongest beings. However, as powerful as this skill is, it had a weakness. It temporarily lowers his defenses, as it uses the gi that's coursing throughout his body. A very short window for a counterattack, but it is there. There has never been a person who could take advantage of this incredibly short moment, until now, that is. That is until he met Miyamoto. Oh my, yeah, that doesn't look like a paper cut. I made sure to aim for the moment he attacked, but I still couldn't cut through. I never encountered someone with a body as tough as his. Stop, cringe. I mustn't use the 18 poems of Guanyin against him. I mean, you already have a wound though, like, he can just aim at that. Or just grab you and flick you like the Hulk, I guess. Oh shit. Yeah, cut off some of them hairs. The fuck? Did he throw him with the sword? I can only do things like this because your body is tough as steel. A body that not even my Muramasa can cut through. You people from Jungwon often refer to the body as the yang and the soul as the yin, do you not? My Muramasa is a blade made from the flesh and blood of the demons that inhabit our lands. This blade has cut down many demons, as well as humans. Countless vengeful spirits are contained within this blade, which makes it as cold as winter and shines bright in the night. You could think of this blade as the yin. On the other hand, Masamune is the greatest blade in the east, ever crafted by a blacksmith, who came from your lands. Something almost overwhelming takes over me when I wield this blade. Sort of like a high courage, confidence, power. The feelings that are described as young by your people. Now, I wonder if your tough body can withstand my Masamune. Let us find out together. Shit. Not good. Not good! I was told that you are the strongest in the East. But is that all you got? You only landed a single hit on me. What is that around him? Don't get cocky. Oh. If you're the strongest in the East, then I'm the strongest in the world. Yo, let's go. Did he just use telekinesis? I'm even more powerful than Magneto. Come on. Yeah, grab him. Wait, shit, I can't dodge. Doesn't matter, I just choked him up. 14 blossoming stroke, third technique. Frost blossom burst. Pretty much cultivation and reincarnation. Don't you remember the series, Cringe? It's Infinite Leveling Murim. We've been reading this for years. MC not here right now though. Oh shit. You were a fool to grab onto my sword like that. Your left arm is mine. Ooh, nice block. You need to be very... Huh? Let's Beyblade! Spinning around. My lustrous plum blossom blade. It's breaking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, more powerful sword to you. Why? How? Did he steal the gi from my blade? Ah! I feel like at the moment he chops your blade in two though and he sword goes there, you can still take him down with what's left of your sword. Stab him. Kill him. Use it. Or not. The hell? What? Why does he plum blossoms like that? Did he die? Did they kill him? Oh shit. Oh fuck. I mean, you'll just walk it off. You can walk that off, right? Was it Yorim? You can walk that off. You walked off worse, haven't you? Haven't you, dude? Should be fine. Yeah, he should be fine. He should be fine. I didn't get everything you said, but I did understand one thing. The strongest in the world. You certainly have the talent and skills to become the strongest in the world. You haven't even reached the age of 20. And you're this powerful. Too bad you met me. But you still have a ways to go, lad. Why are you talking to him like he's not fucking dead already? You are holding him up with the sword. And why isn't he like falling further and further down? How is he using chi or something? But you still have a ways to go, lad. Or gi, I mean. There are countless powerful beings in this world. All with various sorts of weapons of their own. Go out into the world and gain more experience after that. Once you truly feel that you're the strongest in the world, come find me. Wait, but you just... You telling me that stabbing him through like that is not gonna kill him? If you promise to do so, I will spare your life. Isn't it a bit late for that? What do you say? He has a strong will, but he's still a child. Don't make me laugh! A shame. Is Diamond Body gonna save him? Oh wait, that looks like something else. Oh, has MC arrived? Nope, that's not MC. Huh? Why would you? Oh, shit. Here, read this. It's just been collecting dust in the storage. This should help turn the weak points of your technique into strengths. You and I are the future of Mount Hua. We need to become stronger. No, Chorangyong. I don't believe that I am the future of Mount Hua. I won't be able to train with you at this rate. You need to keep up, you're falling behind. It's only you. You are the only one who will be the future of Mount Hua. Master Hanjin told me to be your guide, but I am not good enough to do that. You are already perfect in my eyes. Damn. The one who will help you grow further is not me. I've come to accept that it's someone else. MC. There we go. I saw a much grander future, Chorang. That is the world you belong in. You are someone who will become even more powerful. And that is why you can't die here. Super Saiyan! What? Mount Hua has been defeated. The seemingly unbeatable Mount Hua that stood at the top of Jungnam. They were defeated without even without ever landing a single solid hit on this man. Yeah, that means it's time to run. Why does he look like MC's dad though? I don't believe it. Even if they're still alive, they'll effectively be out of combat. They probably put their lives on the line because they value honor above all. But I want to live. I need to escape from this place somehow. But if I did that, I would be considered a disgrace to Jungwon, wouldn't I? The ones I'd be abandoning here are from Mount Hua and Sorim after all. And not to mention, would I even be able to outrun that monster? I can't do a thing while I'm in his sights. If I make a move, he'll come after me immediately. Ah. What is that? Is it a bird? Is it a... what's a plane? An arrow. Oh, MC's here. It's splitting the air and drowning out the sounds nearby. It's tearing up space itself as it flies at me. It's the ghost arrow, isn't it? An arrow that Masamune couldn't drain Gi from? Is it Darky? Yeah, the angle of the arrow was strange. It was almost as if it was shot from the heavens. There'll be a problem if I leave them be. I'll deal with them first. Huh? Not me! Please! Stay back! I released my golden flight already. Are you going to kill a child who's surrendering? Yo, he didn't think you were worthy. Sorry, not worthy of killing. God damn! The savage! I can't close the distance. Where are they shooting from? Arrows are coming from the direction of that mountain, but that's too far. It shouldn't be possible for someone to shoot such lethal arrows from that distance. It should only look like a dot for them, and yet they're aiming for me perfectly. There's no way a human could possibly. Darky. Could it be? It's not a human. It's not a human shooting these arrows. What? If it's an enemy that I can't reach, no, I'll give up on taking them down and buy some time instead. My objective is to keep the Murim forces distracted here. Cloudless Heaven's Sword. 5th technique. Cloudless Heaven Press. This technique. The Lightning Demon. Captain, are you alright? I can't move my body. It's probably because you've exhausted your gi. Or maybe because I got stabbed through the stomach. Maybe that too. These techniques you've been using. A legendary power that's said to be able to split mountains. That's the true power of transcendence, isn't it? If that's the case, you truly are amazing. But using that much power at a young age will lead you to lose all your gi, or even destroy your body. You must be more careful. How is Jungmyeong doing? He stopped that blade from reaching you with his entire body. It's a miracle that that man wasn't able to cut him in two. Although it seems hopeless. Unfortunately. Ever since I joined Mount Hua as a child, I've always been surrounded by adults because of my title. The only person who was around the same age as me was Jungmyeong. Unfortunately, Jungmyeong would always be compared to me. Why can't you be more like your friend? Oh yeah, you mean like the most talented person in the world? Sure thing. If only you could be half as good as Chorang. I couldn't help but laugh at their words. In my eyes, rather than those adults who were berating him, his brothers or even his family, he was far better than any of them. They only evaluated him based on their own standards for swordsmanship. And they were taking their jealousy of me out on their younger brother. All because Jungmyeong was the same age as me. Possibly. Once I reached a point where those fools couldn't say anything to me, I approached Jungmyeong. But I will say this though, like, it's less possible for me to do Legend of Northern Blade because it's like a series who's not on Webtoon, and series that have not been on Webtoon, they didn't really do that much better than Webtoon, and Webtoon is way safer to read at. So we'll see. I helped him realize what he's best at. And I told him that I wouldn't allow these inferior people to step foot on Mount Hua anymore. And I asked him to join me. Because I thought to myself that this friend had what it takes. Friend. Yes. He was my only friend. And now you're dying together. What? I'm not dying. Shut up. I've only known him for a short while, but he seemed like a good fellow. Truly a shame. Why are we talking like he is definitely dead and Chorang is fine? Chorang got stabbed through the stomach. Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. Just nothing special. Stabbed right through all my internal organs. It's fine. Right? Signal flares. Red. Must be an emergency. Can't be our allies. That's from the opposite direction of Hangju. It's to the northeast. Is it the enemy camp? Is the enemy camp under attack? But who would... Huh. There we go. MC launching attack. What is that? A spider? That means MC got out. Oh shit. Although, how the hell do we get that thing sealed up again? Or killed, I guess we... That won't be easy. Oh well. Let them kill each other. Let Miyamoto kill it and it kill him. 2 hours earlier at the southern Hangju gates. I heard the eastern walls are a mess, but it's pretty quiet at the southern gates. We suffered no casualties though. It's all thanks to the folks from the Murim Alliance. I finally understood what people were talking about after seeing them fight. Didn't they all go outside the castle walls though? Why? Are you worried? Of course! It'd be a problem if the invaders came to attack us. The hammer. The hell is the hammer? Don't worry, the reason they headed out was to fight the invaders. That's true. I bet they're still fighting them right now. Hope they'll return safely. Hey, look over there. Huh? What is that? What is what? Oh shit. It's the enemy! They're approaching! Yeah. My god, they came out of nowhere! Is that webbed in? Oh. The hammer. I mean, I guess I can check it out. Daimyo of the Aishin Han and second in command of the invader army. Hiyoshi Edogawa. So, sup Matthew? A force of 10,000 soldiers arrives at the southern gates. Well, that doesn't seem good. First main camp of the invading army in the eastern highlands of Hangju. The people of Jungwon refer to this as fighting fire with fire. We will use their own weapons against them. Today's the day that we take Hangju. Yeah! Let's go! Are you sure they're coming? I mean, pretty sure. Little bit? Massively sure? God damn it. Why Arrow? Why are you doing this to me, huh? There we go. Ah, little movement, but not much. There we go. Okay, there we go. Why are you doing this to me, huh? It'd be pointless if they arrived after the enemy leaves. I'm sure they'll come. And it won't be pointless if we can at the very least rescue the hostages. By the way, why are you two wearing raincoats? It's supposed to rain today. Why wouldn't we be wearing raincoats? It would be weirder if we didn't. Also, camouflage. Camouflage. Can't you see that it goes perfectly with the dirt right here? This is the best thing to wear on a rainy day. Rainy day? Say MC, isn't it? Maybe. I mean, he does look like him. Although probably just because of the blue hair. I don't know. Rain! According to who? I mean, it is a bit overcast, but are raincoats necessary? And then it starts to like pour. Yuseong said we should expect a storm today. Absolute trust. Yes, Hey, you want to know who is my weather forecaster? It is Yuseong, okay? This man would probably jump off a bridge if this Yuseong Dan told him to. Yes, I would. Yes, I would! Even if it's 1,000 meters down, if he said I would be okay, I would do it. What if he said just jump without telling you what would happen? I would jump. I would jump so damn fast. Is fancy setting them seas. Pretty cool. Sounds cool. What? It's actually raining. That's what I'm saying. Our God. Our Messiah. Better late than never, please. What the hell? I'm back, bitches. Is he standing on top of the head or something? What is this? I'm guessing no though, because then he would be dead pretty soon. So Doge. Arachne. Holy yeah. But like, you know that thing is going to turn around and just destroy the city as well, right? Or are we going to lead it towards the enemy? Tactically. Oh my god. It's a monster! Run, Raggy! What? No way. There's nowhere to run. I mean, behind you. He just like eat 2 or 3 people at the same time. 2 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah, now we're shooting out poison. Yeah, we should probably get out of here. What do you think? Looks like he has it under control. Something doesn't feel right, please. Why? Someone like Yuseong Dan, who avoids sacrificing civilians, wouldn't spray poison gas in an area with prisoners. Are you sure you didn't just forget to tell him? I told him, please. Oi! Is that Gyujang? You said there are hostages here, right? Let's get them out. Huh? This man is my father's disciple. Wow, look at his physique. Look at them. Ah! Who's the new girl? Her. She's... My name is Siona Jagawa. I'm a new student. Sure. Siona Jagawa. You're the daughter of the Murim High Lord. Why are you here? Well, whatever. Let's rescue the prisoners. What? Whatever. Probably not important. And get out of here. Isn't Yuseong Dan controlling that monster? He was, but something happened on our way here. Did he fall asleep? His body is as cold as ice. Are we sure he's okay? Of course, he's not. His soul needs to return to his body before he gets any colder. Yuseong, did you hear that? You need to return to your body. Fine by me. Let us down. I usually get nausea, but this is rough. We can split up if you'd like. You all understand the plan, right? There are 2 large forces surrounding Hangju at the moment. If what Bongdala said is correct, they'll be attacking Hangju directly soon. I'm going to release this Arachne on top of their main force. Elliot, you take over Sejong allies and attack the other force. Understood. You, I need you to go with the Arachne and rescue the prisoners. Once I release control, the Arachne will most likely run wild. Bongdala and the others will also be there, so regroup with them. Leave it to me. Yuseong, you need to return to your body now. Not yet. We're still in the middle of Sejong. There are villages nearby. I can take it all the way to the enemy camp. Yuseong! Jeez, why is she so worried? Yuseong! Why is she so worried? He's mine, you know. God damn it, don't you. I don't know anything about this technique. It's so frustrating. Yuseong! Oi! Sir Dan, whatever you're planning. Oi! Sir Dan, whatever you're planning, hurry it up! Stop making everyone worry. Why are you getting angry? Just wait. It's because this is my first time using this technique. Ah, shit. This isn't easy, you know. It's not like this is... It's like rocket science. What's rocket science? God damn it. Forget it. I'll use the art of flame on my body for now. This is only possible thanks to the dual mind technique. I'm able to use both art of flame and art of frost at the same time. These are the moments where the dual minded sage's technique shines brightest. His temperature is rising. What? How? I'm not proficient enough with the art of flame to completely stop the cold, but now I can get to the enemy camp without issue. Why didn't you just do that beforehand then? I wanted him to worry a bit. As soon as we got here, Yuseong left that thing's body. That's why I'm focusing on rescuing the prisoners. So where is he now? He's obviously fighting. Headed straight for Hangju Castle. Oh my god. They're attacking the castle! Light the fire! Hey, bring it closer! Why aren't you reloading the cannon? I think we need a bigger cannon. What are you talking about? Permanently active martial art. Art of Frost. Art of Frost. What? It's the enemy! I'm here to end this war. Yeah, sure. Sure. Not even trying to be badass, are you, huh? Da-da-dee. Da-da. Damn it all! As expected, Kunishi and I have no synergy. We just can't seem to work together at all! I sympathize with his cause and respect him, but we're so close to victory! And yet he's signaling for retreat. What nonsense is this? Now Shige Kunishi, what is going on? That you are firing off so many flares? Oh, another flare? The rapid fire of flares was an agreed upon signal used by the invaders. There's a way to signal that it was an emergency. The word absolute was used to describe this signal. This meant that all forces had to stop what they were doing and head to the place of emergency. It was a sort of urgent deployment that would follow the trilateral defense system. It was for this reason that Edogawa had to turn his forces around despite his overwhelming odds of victory. Daimyo! The little demons have suddenly appeared and are attacking our siege troops from the rear. What? Could it be that the ones who were attacking our supply lines have returned? Even if that's the case, why are they firing non-stop flares when we agreed that there would be enough? Nanayoshi! Nakamura! Yes, Daimyo. You two take your forces and head east immediately. To reinforce the other troops, sir? Captain of the Heavenly Sons, Nanayoshi. Captain of the Imperial Sons, Nakamura. That is correct. Show that fool Konishi the might of your combined forces. Kazuya! You and I will lead the remaining cavalry and hit the enemy from the rear. Understood. I'll prepare our troops at once. Captain Kazuya. I need to deal with whatever made Konishi launch those flares. But I also don't want their castle forces to hit our flank after we pull out. There will be no retreat. We will take Hangju today, no matter what. Signal flares from the direction of Konishi's forces. Did Konishi's plan to draw out these little demons from their castle backfire, and instead end up pulling me away from our forces? Not a bad plan, I must admit. What is he talking about? Don't chase after him. What was he talking about? Yeah, what was That's what I was saying. Our main objective is Squad 6. We need to make sure they're okay. That scene was nice. The story is unique enough. The story of the genius Murim fitness training. Yeah, I know. It was pretty good. But I will say this. I hope it does better than it is right now. Those soldiers that we're bringing up the rear. It's quite a big commitment by Hangju to send that many troops. Maybe that they urgently came to reinforce these children because of me. But what exactly is threatening our 10,000 troops that they're firing these flares like this? Meanwhile, Miyamoto should currently be moving towards the location of the Arachne. 10,000-year-old Arachne, first Miyamoto force. Yeah, here we go. The Battle of the Ages. Chorangyang Squad, Jomnamgung Squad, Hangju Castle, Miyamoto. Second Millimeter Force sieging, Gihu, Zhang, and Bongdalas group in transit, okay. Yuseong Dan Squad 13 and Alliance of Sejong's Murim streets. Guess they're on the way there. Gihu will go with Bongdalas group to the southern gates. During that time, we'll strike the enemy's second main force from the rear. We don't have to fight all of these soldiers. Focus on the siege weapons first. We need to deal with them one by one as quickly as possible. Destroy them. The enemy will be in disarray. How do we get over the walls now? How many of these demons are there? No, we need to stop them. Once we deal with the siege weapons, the castle troops will deal with the remaining enemy forces. They're firing their cannons. We're hopelessly surrounded. We're all going to die at this rate. Damn. Amazing. Yuseong is quite the commander. He took my plan and analyzed the information he received to create a plan that's better suited to the situation, please. I only learned through books, but Yuseong Dan is different. His decision making is like that of an old veteran, please. Yeah, he's like an old veteran. It's as if he's experienced countless battles. That guy's always been like this. Even before entering the Higher Institute of Murim. That's why we always have faith in him. Damn it! They're running around like rats and targeting our siege weapons. There are way more enemies than we originally thought. We need to set an objective and deal with them one at a time. Daimyo. Some of the forces attacking our flank are wearing the uniforms of the 10 heads of Dongtu. What? What the hell is our twisting storm commander doing? No, could it be that Ito was defeated by the forces that were spotted in Dongto? 5,000 of Ito's forces who left Dongto earlier regrouped with our forces, but we haven't heard anything from the rest since. Konishi, Edogawa. But even if that was the case, you think he'd lose to some ragtag group of Sejong Murim's forces? Sejongs. Damn it to hell! All of this is happening because he couldn't handle a simple job. And that's not all. What else is there? There's some kind of monster. All of the enemy forces seem to be from the Murim Alliance, and the one leading them is incredibly skilled. And all 5 of the Heavenly Sons have been defeated and beheaded. What? They were some of our best warriors. You're telling me that all 5 of them are dead? No, if they're able to defeat the Twisting Storm Commander, then of course they can defeat the Heavenly Sons. But we need to withdraw our forces. Too late for that. Juju is here. Huh? That's the leader I spoke of. And while the rest of you are following through with the plan, I will take the enemy commander. I will go for their leader. Found you. This bastard. He's wearing the Phantom Serpent's tunic. And that tiger. I remember hearing that a Sejong admiral we had surrounded was rescued by a man riding a tiger. Which means the one who defeated Yoshiki and disrupted our plans at Mount Dayang was this young man. Yi. Hiroshi Edogawa. Right. He knows our language. It's written right above your head. That's how I found Nanayoshi and Nakamura as well. What's he talking about? Usually just says Invader 1, 2 and so on. So what does it mean when you actually have a name? Does that mean you're powerful? Obviously it means that you are the main instigators of this war. He knows all of our names. Does this mean they've all been defeated? There's still one thing I don't get. Why do all of you go around carrying eyes and ears? What a foolish question. It's because they're worth money. Why would they be worth money? Oh, I see. You're gonna show how many you killed. So each pair is worth the price of a life, is that it? A reward for your abhorrent deeds. It's a good motivation for our troops to fight. Wouldn't you agree, brat? He's like, nah, dude, you... What is this menacing aura? He's probably 20 years old at most, even if he's been fighting since birth. Still only 20 years of experience. Arrogant child. I'm a veteran who survived and experienced more than twice as many battles as that. Yo, this doesn't look favorable to you though, Yuseong. Like, while we were talking, my forces surrounded him and blocked his escape. I don't think Yuseong wanted an escape. Allow me to teach you what happens when some upstart pup goes against a tiger. You do see who actually has a tiger though, right? Yeah. Yeah, what happens? I'd assume they end up in hell. Hell, huh? That's perfect. What? There should already be quite a few people there who look like me. Oh my god, Asura. Waiting to greet upstart pups like you. Calling him an upstart pup when he's about to go out with retirement. Grandmaster of duck walking. This should end up being a pretty easy kill, right? Yeah. Is that his head? I feel like that was his head. And his head is going to be flying. Flying. Shit. Ba-da, ba-ba-da. The enemy's retreating. That sword that belongs to one of the enemy leaders. Sir! Look at that sword that Yuseong Dan is holding. He's defeated their leader. The enemy is without a commander. Now's our chance. Follow me. We'll hunt them down as they retreat. This is a heaven-sent opportunity to reduce the enemy forces. Stay strong, my lord. He's like, oh fuck. What the hell is that thing? There are plenty of powerful monsters back home, but I've never seen one that big. How many men have we lost? We don't have the exact numbers, but we estimate around 5,000 casualties so far. Weren't we only 5,000? 5,000. How can that be possible? That thing only just appeared. Oh. It's been less than half a day. Our forces must simply be scattered. My lord. Damn it all. Why haven't we heard from Edogawa? If they responded to our flares, they should be seeing that spider by now. I see. That's a relief to hear. Maybe spewing poison, but it's just a single monster at the end of the day. No matter how strong it is, it should still lose to our sheer numbers. My forces were prepared, that monster wouldn't have. If I didn't recall our outer forces, they would have spotted that spider before it reached us. I left my guard down. The first instance of chaos we run into after arriving here. And it's a gigantic spider. You call that a spider? Truly a disaster. Even a lake they consider to be small in Jungwon is like the ocean. I only feel devastation and despair after losing my troops. Huh? What? Those boats. Kagawa's ships. Reinforcements from Dongtu. Our troops have returned! My lord, something doesn't feel right. Yeah, the formation they're sailing in is too disorderly. We must be cautious. Ha! There's no need to worry. Yeah, sure. You've seen what Kagawa is like. A man like him has no care for ship formation. Kagawa! I never thought I'd be happy to see your face. Who? He's like, who? An enemy arrow. Could they be the ones who ambush our troops at Dongtu? My lord! Sir! I got him! You hit their leader. Nice. Yo, did a random just kill? The earlier attack on them must have been a success. Let's get ashore and deal with the remaining troops. So this is where you were. I've been looking all over for you. Oh shit. This isn't good. It's Miyamoto-sama! Miyamoto! That man. Hey, turn the ship around. I love how they see like one person, but hey, I agree with them though. They're like, turn the ship around, go backwards, quickly, get out of here. He's not someone we can handle. Help us row! 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 Oh, fuck. Ah, we're sinking! Ah! Miyamoto, you came for me. I saw Togawa's troops on my way here. They were routed and being hunted by the enemy. I doubt that Togawa is coming. What? What are you saying? Where could he have gone? No matter how many soldiers you have, they'll be lost without a commander to lead them. Your journey through Jungwon ends here. I left one of the ships intact for you. I suggest you take your troops and head home. There are many of our troops still scattered around here. If we can rally them, we still have a chance. Konishi, you... He's breathed in too much poison. Poison? Is that thing responsible? Yes. I see. We have demons and monsters back home, so it stands to reason that Jungwon would as well. But I'm staring right at it and I'm still having a hard time believing it. How are the people of Jungwon able to control something like this? They're not. Can you reach the ship on your own? Yes, as long as we don't have to deal with that thing. Then take the rest of the troops and head for it immediately. But leave Konishi here. I'll stay by his side. Let's go! Come at me, monster. Coming rain is cleaning the street for the people of Hangju. Washing away the blood and the remains of battle. Mission complete. You have completed the mission. The reward has been distributed. You received an additional title slot. From the moment I lost my allies at Antang Mountain and lost control of Hangju, all the way up to today, where we finally reclaimed Hangju. In this place where I was killed by Miyamoto, I finally managed to complete my first mission. Kagawa Ito and Hiyoshi Edogawa have been slain by my own two hands, but now Shige Konishi. His mission was only completed because he was dealt with. There's still a question that remains. Is there a chance that he's still alive? The requirement was simply to repel them, which is something that can be done without killing them. It could be that he's left Sejong. So which is it? Is he dead? Or is he left? There's no way for me to be sure right now. What I do know for certain is that the 10,000-year-old Arachne has served its purpose and invaders have been dealt with. That's all that matters for now. From this point on. Hey, Mr. Fortune Teller, turn around already. Ah, is everyone okay? Of course! And that's not all. Let's go. The others are all waiting for you. What is all this? Parade. You've arrived! Apparently everyone was on the verge of losing hope. I can't really blame them. The invaders crushed everything in their paths, and it would have been nearly impossible to recover. Everyone believed it to be so. And to be honest, I was the same way. But then you showed up and resolved the entire conflict in a matter of days. You saved people from being turned into slaves, saved Dongte from Kagawa's troops, and you defeated Edogawa's forces to save the Southern Army. Making use of the Arachne was unexpected, but at least it was a success and the damage was minimal. While we were dealing with the retreating invaders, we caught a glimpse of the spider. It was wreaking havoc and slaughtering the enemy. You've accomplished what is basically a miracle for us. Hip hip, oh my god, look at Sozo. She's just like, don't, what you doing, girl? Fine, you can raise his arm. Now let go! Hoorah! Yeah! Yuseong Dan! It's like, what the fuck is going on? I just figured that's what the people wanted. What the people wanted, huh? An almost ear-shattering cheer. All these hands reaching out to touch me and congratulate me. A sea of smiling faces. My heart hasn't beat like this in a while. Your pulse rate has exceeded its limit. Agility has increased by 1. Your health has recovered by 10%. Well, that's kind of good. I feel a bit better. I think I understand now. This feeling. This ghee. Your pulse rate has exceeded its limit. Agility has increased by 1. Again? Your health is recovered by 10%. Heroic spirit. They've accepted me as their hero. Did I do something that amazing? To have them all trust me unconditionally in such a short amount of time? Yes, you did. You saved their lives. Who can say? But I'm certain of one thing. I won't ever forget this feeling. I wasn't expecting this, but I'm having a hard time calming down. Your pulse rate has exceeded its limit. Agility has increased by 1. Hey, why would you go against that? Your health has recovered by 10%. Yo, you got 30% recovered already. No, not yet. This isn't over. This is where it really begins. Arachne still needs to be dealt with, and boss rate, defeat Miyamoto. Time limit 10 days. Completion reward. Miyamoto. Did he defeat it? That man is still out there somewhere. Yo, he was able to kill it. Alone? Well, I should tell you something. Maybe that he is above your level at the moment. Shit. They say that getting started is half the battle. But that's utter nonsense. If people would just look at the sheer amount of people who start only to end up stuck from frustration. I mean, it is true though, like, the hardest part is to start. Because if you don't start, nothing happens anyway. They wouldn't be tricked by such garbage proverbs. I mean, it's not garbage. The start is only the beginning. I mean, that is true, but at the same time, without the start, you won't get anywhere. And all things must come to an end to be finished. Here lies Jungmyeon, who gave his life defending Hangju from the enemy during the invasion. Yuseong Dan, level 60, huh? There was something I was determined to achieve after taking off the wristwatch of distortion. Strength manifestation level 2, and vitality's physical modification level 2. I reached physical modification level 2, but I still need more strength. I need to complete this before time runs out. Numerous invader bodies and the corpse of a giant spider were spotted alongside the road from the castle to the river. What the heck is that? Is that a giant spider? In the end, Miyamoto ended up slaying the Arachne, but at least it took out about half of the invading forces before it died. It's like Bongdala said. After prioritizing what needed to be done first and then focusing on what I can do afterward, I managed to climb over a mountain that previously seemed insurmountable. Hey, you should relax your expression. I freaking love the look on Soso's face every goddamn time she tries to get close to you. What? And stand straight. What's wrong with my face? I'm plenty happy already. Well, at least you're doing better than before. I guess I'll use this chance to grab a couple of your hairs. Ow! For good luck. What? Ow! Huh? Why my hair? I didn't take you for some cult leader. If I could, I'd take all of your hairs and carry them with me. But I'm managing to hold myself back. Why the hell would you take all of my hairs? How does that even make sense? Come on, why not? Because I would get bald. I'm scared that I can't tell if she's joking or not. That's a bit much. The hair of a mystical creature is perfect for serving as a good luck charm. I'm not a mystical creature, I'm a human! Am I a mystical creature? What's wrong, Juju? He's like, Juju's like, no, not my fur! Because that's an actual mystical creature. Of course. A miraculous one at that. Her confidence is overwhelming. Did you know? Know what? We haven't known each other for long, but everyone will believe everything you say, even if you cried poop. What? You mean wolf? I said that for emphasis! A bit too dirty for emphasis in my opinion. Anyway! And what about you? Would you believe the words of a boy who cries poop? Nope. I'd believe you even if you started spitting out poop. What the heck? Spitting out... Who am I, Cartman? Like, she's like a female Bongdala. He's like, oh, they're perfect together. I can set her up with Bongdala. So, are you just going to take my hair for free? You're so stingy for a miracle. I don't have money, but I'll give you some of my dried squid. Squid? You don't have any jerky? People of the South Sea eat this instead of jerky. We're in the middle of a war, so all of the merchants have left and there aren't any left. I promise this will taste way better than some stale jerky you've been carrying around. I'm giving it to you because you are our savior. You better be grateful. You just have that look on your face because you're hungry, right? Did you just call me jerk? Did you just call my jerky stale? Eat that and go take a bath. You reek of sweat. Instead of resting after your return to Hangju, you've been training this whole time. I took one before the funerals. That's good enough. This isn't the time for multiple baths anyway. And the funeral is shorter than usual because it's wartime. Huh? Then you definitely should take one. The funeral ended hours ago. Hours ago? Yes, I took one. You smell like a squid right now. Oh, whose fault is that? Sure, I'm a squid. You can wash a squid, but it'll still be a squid at the end of the day. Yeah, but you're a sweaty squid. Not only are you ugly, but now you're smelly too. Ugh. Is this girl berating me because I made a self-deprecating joke just one time before? Well, enough about that. You should go rest up too. I already am. This is the ideal spot, wouldn't you agree? Under a shade next to Mr. Miracle himself. Fine. If you're going to stay here, at least get ready to greet your upperclassmen. Upperclassmen? You mean besides the ones here? That's right. Stop calling me the miracle and think about the efforts of the others as well. I ended up stealing all attention, but their efforts during this war shouldn't be ignored. In a war, it's expected that there will be casualties. These people have done all they can. But that doesn't mean that there's sorrows. How is he fine? Their regrets or their rage will easily be suited. How is he walking normally after getting stabbed through the goddamn stomach? I'm sure they feel they only have themselves to blame. They've probably forgotten that this war is the reason for their losses. Or instead losing themselves to their emotions. And despite the fact the outcome doesn't change, I'm sure that some will direct all their emotions somewhere else entirely. Similar to when I directed all my anger at the world as I died at the hands of Chunma. Why would he be pissed at you though? Alright. The Nutcracker. That man really makes every other guy around him look like a squid. The way he carries himself is exceptional. Who is he? Oh my god. That's Cho Dong-young. He's the one they call the future of Mount Hua. The future. True, he certainly is the future. No matter what I do, the fact that he will eventually lead Mount Hua won't change. I didn't really want to, but I ended up running into him anyway. Seems you've been doing well for yourself, Yuseong Dan. You've gained an impressive reputation since the last time I saw you. People like us, who only perform the missions assigned to us, would never have come up with a plan like that. And mine ended up suffering because of your schemes. This incident has made it clearer to me. You are nothing but a low-rate warrior who only cares about getting attention. Impressive. But remember this, no matter how much you struggle, you will never become the master of a prestigious sect like me. I come from and stand upon a completely different place than you people. Can you please... Is he like telling Yuseong Dan this through telepathy? If he is, I would go back to... You do know that I saved everyone, right? And that wasn't just for attention. It was to save everyone. And more importantly, I come from a superior bloodline. Sure. Thanks for the compliment. As expected of Cho Dong-young, the man recognized by everyone. I was starting to feel for you because of what happened recently. But this side of you suits you better. All the better to crush you. What are you even doing anyway? I thought you were going to surpass me. What's going on? And make me feel a kind of despair that would stop me from ever getting back up again. I've changed quite a bit, haven't I? Of course, I have. I'm plenty different from back when we were in the frontier of the 9 sects. He has changed a lot. Oh, he has changed. A lot different from the weakling who couldn't even use proper gi techniques. But that's never concerned me. However, during the previous battle, the one where he's not only showcased his strength, but also ended up saving everyone. Where were we? The most honorable ones during that battle. Most honorable ones? How is that redhead honorable? No one is talking about the fact that we swept through the enemy and protected the Southern Army. The only thing that people got from that battle was that our squad lost. I mean, you kind of did though. to be honest, I mean, it was against Miyamoto, so pretty much anyone would lose, but like, you did. This place is already one of celebration, in which Yuseong Dan is shining like a light. A place where, despite the amount of effort one put in, they'll never be recognized. Do you know what the enemy of light is? There's only one way to turn things around. What's that? Why are things so tense right now? What better way is there than this? Huh? Are you gonna fight me? To take away all his light. Take away all his light? You're gonna kill him? Like, what the fuck? The enemy of light is a brighter light. Darkness. He can't possibly compete against the light. The fuck is he doing? Void control. A brighter light. That is the true enemy. Huh? He just saved everyone. He's like, yeah, let me just kill him. Or is he just like showing, dude, I'm that much better than you. I just owned you. Completely. It always did seem strange. Chodang Young was always seeking new lovers despite already having so many. Looking back on it now, he always seemed like a narcissist who didn't care about others. Or those who were under him. Many of those women lined up to be with him, not for his heart, but for his wealth, honor, looks, and status. But he was seeking something that he would never find in their company. Someone as loyal and comforting as Jungmyeon. Oh yes, his true love all along. A true friend, yes. I still don't think you're all that amazing. Same goes for that Astra wielding style of yours. You and your excuses. If you win, it's because something wasn't all that great. But you lose once and all you do is cry about styles or techniques. I thought he lost immediately. Guess not. Your entire fighting style has always been lackluster. There's no point in me even talking about it. Says the one who lost. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the Asura style because I think it just looks weird. Like, how do you even like move? Well, if you say so. How is this like positive? You won't be able to. I know I don't need logic in a Murim mono, like that's fine and all, but like I would like some logic here. Like, it's just weird. In the end, it's the winner who's considered the best. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how I win, just that I win. Those two are at it again. It's finally stopped raining and we've defeated all the nearby enemies, but Miyamoto. But Miyamoto. Just what the hell do they think they're doing? I finally get to hear you talk. I heard what happened. Are you alright? Your father is... Of course I'm not alright. My father was taken away by the Murim Alliance for breaking the taboo. I should have stayed dead. Yet here I am as a monster. Once this mission is complete, I'm sure I'll be locked away as well. As long as I'm trapped in this body, there's only one thing I have left to accomplish. To drag Miyamoto down to hell with me. He's a completely different person now. Pyongui Dai. I thought he was dead, but he's come back to life. Although, can you even call that being alive? The wristwatch's needle movement indicates that he died due to a distortion. Whereas it shows a fixed time for Jungmyeon. Which means that there was no distortion. Even in my previous life, he died around this time during the invasion. I guess no woman could take the place of a childhood friend in the end. Yo! Please say that to him instead. Do you think this is where my resentment towards him would start building up? Stop prattling on about techniques and styles. Just be honest. You hate yourself for not being able to protect your friend from a powerful foe. Shut it! I need to do this sooner or later anyway. I'll just deal with him and try out that class change or whatever it was called. Fine, come at me. You think I'd lose my grip a second time? 10 weapon demon style, quadruple weapon art, 4 technique, 4 shakes, strike, 1 point. What? 4 shakes, strikes. What? What kind of name is that? Your taunts are as weak as your techniques. 14 blossoming strokes, 7 technique, twilight snow blossom. Shouldn't we stop them? Bong da la. You know what martial art Shorang Young is using, don't you? Yes, please. It looks very much like the one used by the strongest man in the history of Jungwon Murim. Hey, you mean that wind-like technique? Isn't it just a type of void control? Void control is using one's gi to make an object float in the air, please. But that's a martial art that uses not just gi, but also the natural wave-like energy around him. As long as he can sense it and it's within range, there's no limit what he can control. Really? Just looks like he's moving some sand around. Yes, please. That lame dust-moving technique was once considered the greatest martial art in all of Jungwon. If it was just simple void control, he wouldn't be able to move each speck of dust around like that. His technique has too wide of a range to be considered that. The greatest martial art that was once thought to be lost is now in the hands of Chorang Young, huh? 6-weaponed. Damn, whenever I summon a new weapon, he just takes it from me immediately. But I'm holding multiple weapons in one hand, and of course my grip would be weaker than normal. That's what he was after. But void control wouldn't have this much force behind it. My weapons are sent flying as if they have a mind of their own. I can at least maintain my grip on 4 weapons. You should feel honored. The legend of the god of war in which he split Mount Io into 2. I will show you here and now that it's not just a legend. Wait, when you say the strongest in the history of Jungwon, which person are you referring to exactly? Huh. What do you mean? Well, then you ask someone who the strongest in Jungwon was. People usually mention 2 people. And not just one. Oh, that's right. Yuseong Dan and Murim, I think. Yes, correct. 2 legendary beings that every Murim Alliance member has heard of. Yuseong Dan, the unparalleled warrior god, and Murim, the great warrior protector. The former is the hero who protected Jungwon during the final days of cutting down countless Jiangshi. And the later single-handedly defeated the resurrected Qin Shi Huang and hundreds of demons during the Shi Huang uprising. There was no way for someone to not know of the 2. However, because of the 1,000-year gap between the 2, the question which of the 2 is stronger was a frequent drinking conversation topic. An eternal question that could never be answered, unless the 2 were to appear in person. Why compare the 2? Murim was Yuseong Dan's apprentice. Please. What? Huh, that's your best joke yet, Prodigy. So what exactly is that martial art then? The true power of transcendence. The martial art that conquered Jungwon. Twice. Well, whatever it is, that wind probably makes it very difficult to even approach him. And yet Yuseong Dan is managing to not only withstand it, but also fight back. Does that honestly surprise you? Knowing him, he's probably enjoying this spontaneous sparring session. When his opponent comes back stronger, it's the perfect opportunity to see how strong he's become as well. Look at that smile! All of you think the same way, though. You all have faith that no matter how strong his opponent is, he'll show that he's stronger. Well, it seems you managed to pick up some legendary martial arts, huh? I also learned something new during my time on a faraway island. It should be about time now. There it is. Permanently active martial art of frost. Level 2. 81% proficiency. Adds frost damage to your attacks. Status novice. There is a small chance that your attacks will freeze enemies. Frost. The great feats of the absolute emperor. Fire. Damn! God damn it. There we go. Fuck! Hey yo! He's using fire and ice at the same time. Does he have 2 hearts or something? Ah! Whee! Shit. Oh fuck. Lustrous Plum Blossom Blade. The 7th technique. I thought it was a D technique. I owe you a lot, in many ways. I wouldn't have become enlightened to the lustrous Plum Blossom Blade if it wasn't for you. Nor would I have gone to Mount Dio to discover the true power of transcendence. It's almost like the heavens purposely sent you here for my sake. You think so, huh? You think so, huh? The will of heaven, or at least that's how I decided to see it. Because Yuseong Dan exists, and because I was kept in check by this nobody. I ended up discovering that cave during my isolation training. Yuseong Dan might consider them ties, but I consider our first and second sparring sessions as losses. No matter how much I struggled and trained, I still couldn't beat him. And every time we fought, the stronger the bastard became. True. It was as if he was an old veteran who returned to his younger self and picked up new techniques. Whereas I was just a rat stuck on a wheel. What is this if not defeat? That was the reason I left to train at Mount Io. There are 2 paths you can take to reach the training grounds. The stairs or a steep cliff. That fool would probably pick the cliff path. If I'm going to surpass him, I must do the same. A sheer drop. A high and dangerous cliff with no foothold. No one had ever reached the training grounds by climbing this cliff. And to think I'd die a meaningless death without ever making that bastard kneel before me. So he fell to a cave, found enlightenment there, huh? What? Guess not. Plum blossoms. Felt like destiny. A single plum tree growing in the middle of the cliff. It was there that I experienced a miracle. A cave. A cave hidden away in a place like this. An unimaginable miracle. I was where the true power of transcendence was stashed. And this is that power. Ah! It's about time we stop this. What? Let go of my arm. You won't be able to stop Sir Young in his current state. Chodang Young is stronger than Yuseong Dan. That's what that childish bastard wants people to say, right? So let's just let him have this one. Even I couldn't stand up to the combination of these techniques. That makes you think that you can do anything to stop him? That's none of your concern. Or rather, can you even defeat me to get to him? Oh yeah? We have unsettled business, don't we? Today just might be the day that I crush that big nose of yours. Enough! Both of you! Sir Young attacked Yuseong first and he's trying to kill him. We need to stop this fight. We just need to stop him together. You said it yourself before. We're not in the front yard of the 9 sects anymore. Aren't you curious why all these people aren't stepping in to help you, hero? I attacked you without reason after all. They should be stopping me. What are you all doing? Aren't you going to stop him? His plan got my brother and comrades killed. That wasn't because of the plan, it's because Miyamoto appeared out of nowhere. I saw with my own eyes. His plan let him avoid fighting that monster. Yeah, he's right. Yuseong Dan left us alone to fight against that bastard. We didn't run into him, but we could have been killed too. What the hell are you all saying? Yuseong's plan is what allowed all of Sejong to be saved. Saving Sejong only benefits the Imperial family, not the Murim Alliance. It's our lives that are on the line. We should never have taken on this mission. Yeah, and this was all a gamble from the start anyway. Oh my god, they gambled with our lives. My dreams of success almost came to an end. Oh my god, these guys. Why should I have to risk my life for some field assignment? This is... Are these the things they should be saying as the best the higher institute of Murim has to offer? Take a good look at the people who support you. All the truly brave warriors died in battle, while these cowards hid to stay alive. Only these pathetic weaklings who can't protect themselves would consider someone like you a hero. You mean nothing to true warriors like us. Well, I am so happy that you're talking to Yuseong Dan like this, because this means he hasn't lost yet. He was like, oh, you son of a bitch, should have said that. No, I wasn't going to use this yet, but you pissed me off. Come on. Show him, Disciple Dan. That's what it means to be a hero, you damn fool. What's with that face? You need another explanation. I was wondering when you'd use your specialty. Doing something that regular people can't do is what being a hero is all about. So easy to read. You can't defeat me with your scattering image. I'm not trying to, you idiot. It wasn't a scattering image. He simply leaped into the air. Do you know what term they use to refer to those heroes? It's Murim. Doing something that other people can't for them. The true power of transcendence can't keep up with his speed. Is what it truly means to be Murim. Ah! Son of a bitch! You said that the heavens sent me here for your sake. Oh, don't make me laugh. You're right. Oh, he's like, you're right, but not in the way you think. I was sent by the heavens to punish warriors like you who have lost their way. Let's go, Yuseong. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Permanently active martial arts, iron skin. Level 5. 5 Your skin is enhanced. This skill gradually evolves depending on your proficiency. My iron skin, which has been trained through numerous battles against bandits and invaders. Instantaneous martial arts, surge of seismic strength. And my surge of seismic strength, which is now almost level 10. Plus by completing the mission, I gained a new tile slot. Grandmaster Duckwalking, the winner of the Dragon Phoenix exams. I can use both of these tiles together now. With this, I'm basically a monster even without weapons. But my opponent is Shodan Young after all. Despite the low activation chance, I managed to apply the great feats of the Absolute Emperor. And enhance my fist with fire before hitting him with everything I've got. I figured that a punch like this would leave an unforgettable impression on him, but I guess not. Like, did it do nothing? That being said, I didn't expect that punch to be this effective. You didn't expect it to be this effective? Are you sure it's effective? Have you seen him yet? The true power of transcendence has certainly made his mystical essence that much more powerful. But his true strength lies in his speed and flexibility. Right now he feels sluggish compared to his usual self. Why? He's been stabbed, you idiot. Level 60 Chorangyang Blossom Blade Master. Here we go. It's the wound! His wounds have opened up again. Did you really try to fight me in that state? With a wound like that? I don't need your sympathy. Ah. Did Miyamoto do that to you? Shut it! Son of a bitch, this guy is really annoying me. Ugh! You can't even move like you usually do. I said shut up! Cloud. Stepping dash. This feels familiar. His actions and his voice. Uncontrollable and overflowing emotions. A look of desperation. I didn't even know he could make a face like that. These feelings that are impossible to hide. Sadness, anger, resentment. The same expression I had when I was defeated by Chunma. Is he gonna let him win? When I couldn't contain emotions I felt from losing all those close to me. The prodigy of the Murim world that no one could catch up to. He not only had the skills, but he also had the face, the complexion, and the voice that was the envy of everyone around him. But he was no hero. Perfect since birth and a genius who was expected to become great. Someone who was on the same level as Guillaume Namgung, the greatest hero of all time. And yet he never became a hero in the Murim world. He was the one who put an end to the destructive order of Mount Hua. So there's a chance he killed Chunma and became a hero after my death. But the Chorangyang I remember was never called a hero by anyone. The wounds he received from Miyamoto and the loss of Jongmyeon, the desperate and painful fight that he doesn't realize is only getting worse. He's just a regular loser. He's just a regular loser. Oh my... I thought it was gonna say this time might be different. No, he's just a regular loser. Same as me. Oh, okay. Let me go! Don't touch me with your filthy hands! That's enough! Stop this right now or I'll break your arm! Go ahead and try. If you can. It's over. Huh? Are you saying that Sir Young won? No, the opposite. Anyone who fights without considering Yuseong Dan's unparalleled strength will always lose. His unparalleled strength. His stamina. If you waste all your gi like this, it's over. Yuseong Dan will eventually win. Locked in. Son of a bi- Yeah, smack him in the head. Do you really want me to break it? Bastard! Let me go this instant! Are you crying? Are you crying like a little bitch? Stop already! Oh, shit. That's enough! Shut it! You said that the enemy of light is a brighter light, right? But that doesn't apply to the two of us. I was never a light to begin with. I know better than anyone how it feels to lose a friend. I've lost not only friends, but also comrades who trusted me, and someone I loved. These memories, they stay with you, no matter how many people you save and protect down the road. I've done everything I can to save the people I lost in my previous life, but these memories still stick with me. Hard work then. Hard work. Because I wasn't strong enough. It was all my fault. Like a scar that stays even after a wound heals. How could someone like me be a light? I'm no light. I'm the shadow of those who died. If something is difficult for you, then it's impossible for me. The one who killed our comrades is still out there somewhere. We are after the same thing, even if you hate me. Can't we work together to defeat him? The people that you look down on, they also have friends, they also have families. These people and the many more I'll rescue going forward. All feel the same pain that you do. Me and everyone else here. We all share your pain. Everyone understands. That's why, if you're finished venting all your frustrations, even if it's just for a short while, work with me to beat Miyamoto Miyamoto. God damn it. Hey. You done? Mission complete. You will now receive a reward for completing the mission. What mission? Class missions are now available. Let go. Huh? I get it, so get off me already. Oh, sure. Looks like you win again, Yuseong Dan. But that ends once we deal with my Mamoru Miyamoto. I won't lose to you ever again. Remember that. You've lost like... This is starting to be like Voldemort against Harry Potter. You couldn't even beat me when I was a baby, and now I'm getting strong. Shut up! You overdid it. He's got allies this time, though. That was fun. The ill-fated relationship from my past life was all because of his childishness. And not to mention that woman decided to leave on her own. I don't have a reason to be hung up on this any longer. Ugh. Could this be... Is this the will of the heavens? So that I can understand him? The enemy of my past? Don't make me laugh. I've simply been freed from the shackles of that ill-fated relationship. I think I'll be able to fight you properly next time. Warrior versus warrior. What have you been doing so far? Show no ill will to those who are good, but show no mercy to those who are evil. That notion is still the same. I'm only letting you go because that bastard is still out there. This is only until we deal with Miyamoto. I'll be holding back until then. I'm now at a point where it won't be a one-sided fight anymore. And I'm going to keep training and getting stronger so I can continue beating you. Look forward to it, Chorangyong. I mean, it was a little bit easier this time though because of his wounds though, to be honest. So I guess you shouldn't be making excuses, but still it was because of the wounds. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows that. First class mission. Satisfy each condition for your first class change. Gallant. What the hell can I change into though? Gallant. Magus. Oh! Demon. We want demon! What the hell is gallant? Nah. We not gallant. We not a gallant knight. No. Magus? Nah, we don't need no magic. We need demon power. Demon. Let's go, demon. Well, although I should probably read what I get from each of them first. Gallant. A gallant is a chivalrous warrior who can belong to any faction of good. This balanced class can learn single target and area of effect skills, as well as support and healing skills to support allies. Single target and area of effect skills. Press details to view conditions for this class. Okay, Magus. A Magus is a disciple who doesn't need to belong to a faction. A Magus uses various elemental area of effect skills and isn't restricted to only light or dark arts. A Magus can also use their elemental skills, fire, ice, etc. to apply status effects. I mean, okay, that sounds a bit better honestly than Gallant. But what about Demon though? What about that demon skill? God damn it. Come on. Move, you goddamn arrow. There we go. Demon. As a demon, you can only align yourself to the dark factions. A demon uses single target skills, specializes in 1 versus 1 fights, is more powerful and progresses quicker than the other classes, but this also comes with drawbacks. Mages? I mean, demons only dark faction is probably not a good idea. It's usually so stingy, but when it finally gives me something, it's overwhelming. What the heck is all this? The Gallant would be the most sensible choice, but now that I have options, I'm feeling a bit hesitant. Nothing about this current situation is sensible after all. I need something that will help me defeat Miyamoto, a man who managed to defeat the Arachne. In that regard, I'm definitely drawn the most to the demon class. Yeah. Raise the following skill to level 5 to satisfy the condition for the demon class. Condition martial arts, consecutive cuts, 1% proficiency. Humans tend to enter a frenzy after seeing blood, and the stronger their desire for slaughter. The more apparent this effect is, duration upon activation 5 minutes. All stats are increased by 1% for each consecutive cut. Level 1 activation. We must cut more enemies before the duration ends and maintain the kill counter. A 1% increase for each cut, as expected of a dark art. But I'd be lying if I said I don't see the appeal. If only I had this a few days ago then. If it's this powerful at level 1, once it increases in proficiency, I'll be able to go toe to toe with Miyamoto. Then again, if I use this too much, I'll probably lose my mind to bloodlust and start killing everyone I see. That's usually the case with most people who use the dark arts. The one for Magus isn't bad either. Instantaneous martial art, unleash potential. A Magus is willing to sacrifice whatever they have at any moment to stay alive. Most people aren't able to realize their full potential before death, but a Magus is able to draw upon their full power during moments of crisis. All stats are increased upon activation. Duration 2 hours. Gi cost per use 1 year's worth of Gi. What? Yo, that's too much. Please note that 10% of your max Gi will be permanently consumed with each use. No, I don't want this one. I only need to use it once to satisfy the condition. No. It does use up 10% of my Gi, but I can always just gather it up again. I don't think that's how that works. Of your max Gi, so you can never get it up again was what I was thinking, but okay. And it might suit me now that I have access to fire arts and ice arts. Lastly, leveling this martial art to 10 will satisfy the condition for unlocking the Gallant class. The conditions for the Gallant, okay. A Gi meditation technique passed down through the faction of good. The rate of accumulation is slow, but because it's based on enlightenment, it grants a larger capacity. It is also excellent for comprehending various types of experiences, and there are no drawbacks. Not in sitting or standing stance. A Gi meditation technique passed down through the faction of good. The rate of accumulation is slow, but because it's based on enlightenment, it grants a larger capacity. So, it is slow, but it gives you tremendous power. Is that what it means? Might take a while to get this level 10, but I can start using this now along with my dual mind technique, so this might be the easiest route to take. Yeah, I should probably take that one, honestly. I don't think the demon one is the right one, and I don't think Meg is probably the right one either. Well, what Shorang did pissed me off somewhat, but I'm glad we dealt with it before facing Miyamoto. Although I'm still really sore where he hit me. I have aches all over. Fortunately, this should serve to leave a good impression on the rest of the Gap division. They should now realize that siding with their strong doesn't always mean things will go their way. I'm sure they're all troubled. Their common sense has been flipped upside down after all. This is also a good opportunity for me to be self-aware. Can't do everything on my own. Just like the Gallant to become stronger when they have allies. I need to earn enough trust that people will follow me even if I decide to stand alone. I mean, the thing with the evil one is that he can't really use it too much, though, because then he will lose himself most likely. He's coming this way. Shh, quiet! Someday. Like Guillaume Namgung. What is it? Let's fight. The fuck? Why would you ask him to fight? I thought it was like, oh, we're gonna be friends. Let's fight. That's how I show love. Did you hit your head while you were fighting Sir Young earlier? I said let's fight. Why? I want to have you as a follower before the next battle. Is that all? That includes all of those who serve under you as well. Someday. The problem is that someday needs to be now. Numbers aren't everything in a war, but it's undeniable that it helps. I think he's lost it. If I can defeat Gyum Namgung and have all of them follow me, I don't think it needs to beat him. Gyum Namgung is just like, oh, so that's what you want? Hey, you can have that. So follow me. Wouldn't we see better results in battle, even if they don't trust me? Fine. If that's all it takes to fight you, should we take this outside then? You need to get your sword anyway. No, some other time. Let's just say that I lost this time and I'll follow your lead. As will everyone who serves under me. Hmm? What? Hmm? Huh? Why? I'd lose. I'd lose. It's like, why? I'd lose! Hmm? What? What's with that response? And consider this repayment for you helping me in the past. In the past? You don't remember? Originally it's supposed to be Gyum Namgung who brings an end to this invasion. That's also where the legend of Gyum Namgung begins. What could he be seeing? Does he truly believe that I'm stronger? Or maybe some sense of urgency? Whatever the case. Thank you, Gyum Namgung. Truly. Even if you do become the leader of the 5 monkey traders in the future. I mean, you can't be sure that's gonna happen now. You've changed a lot. You know butterfly effect, huh? And you haven't just stepped on a butterfly, have you? But this just raises more questions. The Gyum Namgung I've seen up to now is steadfast and cooperative. And today he's shown me that he has both pride and flexibility. To be honest, the rest of the traders don't seem like particularly bad people. What could have made them change the way they did? Well, it's not something I can figure out now. It's a problem that I'll have to deal with later on down the line. Regardless, thanks to him backing down, I now lead a group of 50 or so members of the Warong Valley Gap Division. With them I should be able to. Sir Dan! Admiral Seong requests your presence to discuss today's incident. Me? Wait, just me? Why am I the only one who gets in trouble whenever I get wrapped up with Shodong Young? Ha, he's being summoned. Son of a bitch. Whatever. Fine. You fool! Don't you realize that there are consequences for starting such a fight during wartime? Hey, I didn't start it. Are you crazy? I have so many things I want to say, but I know from 60 years of experience that it's better to stay quiet. Good to see that you understand this was inexcusable. Yeah, sure, whatever. Even if you are a hero, the punishment for breaking the rules is a flogging. I didn't know that. I'm already sore enough as is, though. Fine, I might as well use this to level my iron skin. However, I will instead give you the most terrifying punishment that I know. No! Why, though? From this moment on, he's drawing his sword. Isn't that going too far? What, you're gonna chop off my arm? I'm not into that. You are now a commander of the Southern Army. I'm the whoa. That's the worst punishment you could... Huh? What did you just say? The commander of the 8th Guard unfortunately fell during the past battle. I would like you to take his place and lead the 8th Guard until the end of this invasion. Well, don't you have anything to say? Would you prefer to be flogged instead? Yes, flog me. As you command, Admiral. What happened? What the fuck? This is confusing. I don't get it. Don't make it sense. This don't make any goddamn sense. According to our intelligence, the remaining enemy troops are regrouping at Antang Mountain. It's not completely accurate, but the routed Kanishi forces, the retreating Edogawa forces, Ito's army around 1,000, and the stray Ito forces, all of them have gathered to form an army roughly 10,000 strong. And at the center of it all is one man, Miyamoto. Mamoru Miyamoto. Even before I was appointed as a commander, the preparations for this final battle have been underway. Siona Jagal, who have been keenly observing the invaders, and Daimongi, with his knowledge of weaponry, work together to create a new kind of weapon. This should help deal with the longer blades of the invaders. Yo, what the fuck is that? Stab him! It doesn't require much iron to make, and even untrained soldiers will have an easy time using it. And also, it is not heavy at all. Just stab. Stab. That is actually an insane weapon, though. How many people are gonna stab at the same time, huh? I feel like it's gonna break pretty easily, though. And even untrained soldiers will have an easy time using it. God damn. Bongdala, who played a big role in the last operation, came up with an efficient way to counter the invaders. We can line up 2 shields and have a forked spear cover each of them, please. Then 2 long spears can cover a shield and a forked spear, while the tridents support the slower long spears. Sure thing. Each unit working in tandem to protect each other. This is the invincible duck formation, please. The Murim Alliance also employed 3 swift teams to monitor the enemy's movements. And the rest of the forces were deployed as 2 groups for each commanding officer. I'm itching for a fight! When are we leaving? Looks like you already had a fight. And of course, the 1,000 troops under my command would also be accompanying them. 8 guard, prepare to advance on Antang Mountain. Man, Sir Don looks so cool riding on Juju's back. I agree, I don't care what anybody says. No one inspires me as much as Sir Don. Everyone's in good spirits. Yes. Praise me. It all started off well. That's not a good way to start off. It all started off well. But once the sun began to set, Miyamoto, Sabaru, or Arif. Ah, shit. This is bad. Did he lose an eye? Earlier that day at Antang Mountain. It's been an unforgettable and long journey, hasn't it? I'm sorry. No, there's no need to apologize. You set sail the same day that I left on my journey, as if you'd been waiting for that day. Well, I won't deny that. It was the only way I could get you to take part in this conquest. I never planned to take part in this. I wanted to leave the moment this war began. And yet you still stayed by my side. You really are the worst. Ha! I'll take that as a compliment. After I die, bury me here in this land. You don't wish to return home? I've already accomplished everything I wanted to back home. I may have failed in the end, but I still managed to come all this way despite my frail body. I want to leave behind proof that I was here. That is my desire. This is the first I've heard you say something like that. Of course. The more people you have under your command, the less you can afford to be a romantic. It could be seen as being nonsensical. If you're going to remain in this land, well, it doesn't seem too bad of a place for my grave as well. Ha! There you go again. It's like you said, I'm already part of all this, so I should see things through. Goodbye, friend. Miyamoto-sama, we have a problem. What is it? The enemy has arrived at Antang Mountain. Let's go. Yes, sir. Soldier, where are the enemy forces? I could have sworn I saw them here. They're surrounding us. At a glance, I count more than 1,000 of them. Each one of them is incredibly skilled and powerful. All of you should head back. What is this? Murderous auras. Each of them so strong that it feels almost suffocating. Anyone with a weak will would have fainted in an instant. It must not be those teenagers. Who goes there? We are a coalition of the various clans of Sejong. The Gate of Soaring Blades clan, the Helpful Bear sect. The Sejong Homestead clan, the Watchtower sect. Everyone really is here. An Elephant Mountain sect. The 10 Heads of Dongtu. We couldn't put up a fight before, but things will be different this time. The only resistance you've run into so far has been children. The Gate of Heaven clan. You're nothing but a fox that has mistaken itself for a tiger. How hilarious. I may not completely understand what they're saying, but the gist seemed to be that they all sat around doing nothing until now. Because of the promise the Murim Alliance made to royal family. We couldn't take part in the conflict and could only rescue the civilians. But now that the invasion forces have been dealt with, you're here to deliver your delayed punishment. The Botam Temple. This is the price for harming our future. We will execute you. Well, Miyamoto is going to make shish kebab. Wait, what? Did he like choose a different plate? He's like, you're not worthy that plate. You're not worthy. He just chopped the mountain. He just chopped that mountain top off, didn't he? I mean, the powers of this dude is starting to get ridiculous, to be honest. At least they're able to cut him. Ah. Oh. Still in minor cuts though. Like god damn, he just killing everyone left, right, and center. Oh my god. Off with your head. Yeah. One person is doing all of this. One person. God damn. Could you imagine if he had a little bit of help? I mean, just killing everyone. Those so-called kids survived this, you know. Wait, did he just kill all of them? And now he's... Mamoru Miyamoto is here! Yes, sir. Is he alone? Yes, sir. We searched the surrounding areas, but we haven't seen a single other invader. Why would he leave behind his army of 10,000 men and come here alone? What is he up to? Is he gonna like chop the entire freaking castle in two? Could it be? Yeah. We gotta run! All of you evacuate at once! Sir? Quickly! No, it wasn't that one. It was... Oh shit. Oh my god. The freaking power of this guy is a disaster. Disaster level enemy. At least. To be sure. God damn. There we go. There we able to move it again. Barely. Move it, move it. Gotta move it. Oh, shit. Oh no. Jojo! We're late. I don't see any other soldiers nearby. Are you saying he came here alone? Yes. Yuseong Dan, you need to keep this in mind as you fight that man. He possesses 2 godly blades. Godly blades? To defeat him, you'll need to understand and deal with those blades. Miyamoto switches between swords depending on the situation. I only figured this out after fighting him. The first sword that he'll use is the demon blade, the one with the darker blade and the blue handle. At first I didn't notice any differences from other swords besides its sharpness, but then I saw him deflecting Pyongmi Da's arrows with it. You and I both know that Pyongmi Da's powers aren't those of a human anymore. After he was resurrected, he gained dark ki, similar to that of demons. And yet, that sword cut through the dark ki as if it was paper. Cuts through evil to reveal justice. That sword might be the reason why he was able to defeat the Arachne. A demon blade that cuts down evil. That certainly would explain how the Arachne was slain. The other sword is the one he uses to fight against gi and sword users like myself. It has a red handle and can absorb our gi. And the stronger your gi, the more powerful the blade becomes. Do you remember how that one sword was enough to stop my attacks? Back then he single-handedly faced off against countless techniques of the Murim Alliance. He withstood all of those attacks without receiving a single scratch. I remember that sword. The reason he was able to cut through the cliff was because of the amount of gi it absorbed from our attacks. And that's probably how he was able to destroy the castle walls. So not give him any gi is what you're saying. I hear you. Just shoot arrows at him. So that's Miyamoto. As expected. He certainly lives up to his reputation. He has enough gi that not even our 10,000 men will have an easy time defeating him. Huh. A true warrior. It's a shame that he's our enemy. But something doesn't make sense. If he had sent his troops in after destroying the castle walls, they could have done irreparable damage. Yet I don't see a single one of them in the area. And not only that, after such a display of power, he's just standing there. It's not uncommon for a commander to spearhead an offensive, but this is different. He's not leading a charge, he's just alone. He's bordering on suicide. Is there a need to spill all this blood? It's clear he's not fluent, but he's still speaking our language. He's taunting us. This is certainly a good opportunity for us, especially since he's here alone. Even more so than when we faced off against him with 2,000 soldiers. But just our southern army won't be enough. God damn. Is everyone ready? Yes, General! General, huh? Not that it really matters, but it still feels a bit weird. Please tell the Admiral that we should get everyone into position. Yes, sir. He may be a divine gift, but he can still get hurt and feel pain. Juju must be tired after our long journey through Sejong. You met a troublesome owner, haven't you? Hang in there just a while longer. We can enjoy a big feast once we win. Sir Dan! Bong, what was his name again? Anyway, I did that. I did what that guy told me to. Okay, that was. And installed the support talismans around the area. I did a good job, right? How are you having fun at a time like this? Don't smile at me like that. I might get attached. What's wrong with that? You're already plenty attached. Huh? She's just so naturally friendly. Can't help but feel bad about all this. I'm sure her mind is a mess right now. She probably wants to go back home and start rebuilding. But despite that, she's stuck around with me and is now in a life or death battle. This will be the final battle. As expected of a future heroine. Why is she looking at me like that? She's been making me worried lately. Of course. And the fact that you don't understand why is concerning to me. She's been making me worried. Let's deal with that at the later time. The Admiral is in charge of troops on the opposite side, and I have roughly 1,000 troops under my command. I don't know how I can feel so calm when I've never led this many troops before. Oh, at least I know the exact words they need to hear. I have 10 years of experience hearing these words after all. The enemy before us is powerful. There's a good chance that many of us will lose our lives, even if we are victorious. If we are victorious, we'll be able to return to our lands and rebuild, and even if we die, the people who are standing by your side will make sure that your family is taken care of. But if we lose here, the 10,000 troops that man leads will rally and start our offensive again. Then we'll lose not just Sejong, not just our bases, but also our families and our homes. We must stop them here. Victory is our only option. Hurrah! Yeah! Forward! Ah! What the fuck? Something shot. Phantom? Was it Phantom shot? Phantom shot. So. See you next time, Tony. So it begins. That child's technique. It won't stop until it hits me. In that case, I'll just have to get hit. Like last time. Ah! Shit. They did hit you, right? I saw blood. I saw blood. Being grey still counts as being hit. After that, the ability stops working. Oh, okay, so you let them graze you. Next is that empowered arrow. Each of those arrows are incredibly powerful. And they have an unbelievable range. Unfortunately for you, however, if you can see me, then I can also see you. Did he like hit it back at him? Yep. Ah! It's made of the same material as that other shield. Shit. You can't like move all of them, just use air. Blow them arrows away. Yeah. Wind gust. I mean, we can't beat him like this. I see that you've come prepared. I mean, yes. Shouldn't I? When it's a matter of life and death and all that shit, you know? We only let loose one volley. That was enough to bring back the memories of the last battle. I can already feel a sense of defeat spreading through our troops. A feeling that even hundreds of arrows and spears won't be enough to kill that man. All troops, 10 steps forward! We're going to cut off his escape. Oh my god, this is like, no, not me! Gyeomnamgung time. Huh. How the hell is he even still standing? Like, there's so many people attacking him right now. But then again, he did beat all them cults though, or sects. There we go, gravity. An area of around 9 meters. When we fought last year, it was only around 3 meters. I can see how much stronger he's gotten since then. I will stick to using only the Cloudless Heaven Press. Maybe it's because it's a wide range attack, but his sword doesn't react to it. It might be better to stick to martial arts like the ones that you or Gyu Zhang use rather than Gi techniques. Me? Oh, fuck. What? Why is it so annoying? There we go, we can move that arrow again. Me or Gyu? Huh, you figure out that my 10 weapon demon style doesn't actually use much Gi. Anyone who's properly cross blades with you can figure out that much. The Gi that's released from your style. The dragon, the tiger, the snake, and the wolf. There's only a bit of Gi has added to the movement and shape of each weapon. I'm not saying this because I'm underestimating you. This just means that you're already strong and you only need that extra bit of Gi. That is why I believe that in terms of fundamentals, your martial arts is the strongest. Well, it's hard for me to output more Gi than that, but is that why? Could that be why everyone else died last time and I was the only one left to fight him in the end? Gyeomnamgung died before he could fight and analyze him. And Choarang Young, as well as the other Murim warriors, greatly relied on their Gi techniques. That's probably why they couldn't defeat him. But things are different this time. Gyu, yeah. Let's fight this time, shall we? Shield! Well, the kids are here. Soaring spear style, yeah. Fucking technique. Sixth whatever technique. Watch out! Oh. They're usually full of openings, but they're all working well together. That there are no openings. Seems that I've given these children too much time to prepare. Ah! I see blood. Is that his blood or the child's blood, though? Shit. Oh! Whoa! Shields, when did they get this close? It's time. Ah. Well, it's nice to see you again, young Asura. I'm not very happy to see you, though. Ooh, them ribs. Ah, Yuseong! As expected of the Phantom Serpent tunic. I couldn't cut through it. Now, why is it that my mighty Masamune can't unleash its full power? I see. You must have figured out its secrets. Your forces were holding back because they know it steals their energy. But how strange, our blades clashed. The Masamune should have robbed you of your energy. Yet I feel nothing. You know, I've heard much about you, the little demon who beheaded Yoshiki, then tore his way through our most powerful warriors one by one. If Masamune can't steal your powers, then I suppose we can show each other our skills to our heart's content. Let us see if you live up to the stories. As long as he has that sword, my frost or flames will only make him stronger. My 10-weapon demon style is what I'm most skilled at. There's no reason to avoid using it. Asura. Oh, now I get it. It was your energy. You use your energy to create the illusion that you have multiple arms. You truly are the spitting image of Asura, who desires to turn the world on its head. So very interesting. You think I'd run into someone like you in Jungwon? Now then, is it something like this? Ah, shit. I suppose this makes it a 6-sword style now, wouldn't you agree? 6-sword style Asura. Oh, that can't be good. That does not look good. Ah, shibai. So that could have gone better. On Tong Mountain. Essential blood is in the air. Was there a fight here? I think we went too far into enemy territory. It should be good enough. We should head back. Everyone will march upon this mountain tonight anyway. It would be better to stay here and watch the enemy's movements. More importantly, we need to figure out where Miyamoto is. Captain, I found some bodies over here. Bodies. My god. They're all people from the Sejong Murim sects. Some of them are still breeding. Hey! There's some fresh blood mixed with the dried blood. They must have fought sometime earlier today. Omura Miyamoto has appeared at Hangju. All scouts return at once. Did something happen? Miyamoto has shown himself at Hangju. All the soldiers who were supposed to come here are currently engaged in battle with him. Then shouldn't we... Something doesn't add up. Where are the 10,000 troops he was leading? Why did he go to Hangju by himself? And these bodies. A fight of this magnitude, there should be enemy corpses here as well, but I don't see any. Oh, you're right. We're going to track down the remaining enemy forces. Regardless of their numbers, they're isolated and without a leader. There has to be a reason Miyamoto went to Hangzhou alone. We need to figure out why. This is our chance, now that we know Miyamoto isn't here. But what if that bastard Yuseong Dan takes credit for taking down Miyamoto? He's probably exhausted after fighting all of these people. There's a chance that even a monster like him could be slain with ease. No, he won't. That will not happen. I'm the only one capable of killing that bastard. You got that? And if he was someone who would die that easily, he wouldn't have gone to Hangzhou alone. So just shut up and follow me. And just ask me to follow you. Why try to intimidate me? God damn. Not necessary. He's not wrong though. There's no way that man would go down without a fight. No. 8th guard, attack! Nice. I guess there's a limit to what I can do compared to you. I only have 2 swords after all. By the way, what are these strange weapons? Jeez. Did you really think these would be a match for my Masamune? These are flimsier than the bamboo I cut for practice. Poison. right? Yeah. Poison. Nice, I only grazed him, but it still worked. The forked spear. A newly developed weapon that has a familiar poison on each tip. The poison of the arachne. A slight cut is enough to be fatal. Now all we gotta do is wait. Wait, what? What is he doing? Shit. I need to stop him before the formation falls apart. Shit. Ah! Hmm. That's gonna hurt. If it is. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, nice save, Don. Nice save, Yuseong. Pay attention, you almost lost your foot. What do you care about what happens to someone else? You're not just someone else. Yo, in the middle of a fight, what do you care about what happens to someone else? You're not just someone else. That's the only thing I needed for it. Like, stay back. It's mine. 10 weapon art. What? 7 technique. Fork spear. Yeah, it is fork spear. Oh, I see. He's gonna use that as well. Tenfold wheel of mad shadow tail. Like some of the text is just not that easy. God damn it! Don't need to make it so damn calm. Ah! You sure you don't want to finish your lover's quarrel first? Says the guy in love with his swords. Now you. Ah! But he let that happen though, didn't he? No. Come on, Gyu. Grab him. You're heavier than you look. Lock them swords. Like a snake. Whip. Cool whip. He only has 2 options. Have his arm or torso cut by my sword. Or let go of his sword to avoid that situation. But the moment he lets go, I'll use my gi and strike him down. So what choice will he make? Take the sword. That's my chance. Did you think you could take me on just because I lost Masamune? I need to get away. Grab the sword and run away. Oh wait, did he just lose an arm? Oh fuck, I did not think Gyu would lose an arm. Shit. No matter how detailed the plan or how in sync you are. Because the enemy is also fighting for their lives. Sometimes things can take an unexpected turn. Wait, did he not lose his arm? You want to grapple with me, huh? I'm glad. Because this is what I excel at. Ugh. I thought it was his arm. Was that just like different time? You know, you should have pulled out your shield first. Oh, you think you can cut me? When we are this close? Didn't I tell you before? No matter how sturdy something is, there's always a weak point. Yo shit, he just chopped his arm. So he did chop off his arm. Ugh! You! His arm. Damn it. He dropped his sword, everyone. Use your gi. And get that sword away from him. Far away. He's trying to avoid the gi techniques by staying close to our troops. 8th guard, get information. Spearmen, protect the forked spears. Tridents, keep the enemy from getting close. This is like too easy for him. Oh shit. He's too strong. It wasn't our weapons that was the issue. Damn! I'm about to lose my friends like in my previous life. Think! We're losing to just one man. If the watch's hand were to move in this situation, it might be better to die here and try harder in my next life. With this watch I can. Are you relying on luck again? Are you? No, Dad, I'm not relying. Yes, you are. Yes, you fucking are. Work hard. Hard work will never betray you. Stop thinking about luck. Even in a situation where you need luck, you should keep giving it your all. Luck comes more often to those who work hard. You got that? That is so true. Jeez, of all the times to remember. Can't help but wonder how I would have turned out if he hadn't said those words to me. Come on, Yuseong Dan. You're already giving up. You think the next life will be any different with your current mindset. I can't just rely on luck whenever I run into a tough opponent. Great feast? No. Feats. Stance. Great feat stance. 10 weapon demon style, yeah. Holy shit. I'll do everything I can. Gyu sacrificed himself to take his sword away. They're all fighting with everything they got. The words I said to my troops, the responsibility those words carry. The fate of Sejong is in my hands. It all comes down to this moment. Great feats of the absolute emperor art of frost. Is it 4? 4 weapon art, 4th technique, I think. Yo, we got them snakes out. Ah! Impressive. You have fire in your eyes, even though you should be struggling to stand. Your eyes tell me of your desire to kill the enemy who stands before you, and also something more beyond that. You have the time to look at my eyes in this situation? Very laid back for a man who's about to die. The people of my land watch each other's eyes as we fight. So tell me what those eyes of yours mean. Depending on what you say, I might even consider letting you kill me. What are you talking about? Is this your way of apologizing for the lives you took? No. I've simply taken an interest in those eyes of yours. Creepy. Not like that! It's rare enough to see someone with these skills at your age, but it's even rarer to see one with eyes like yours. I thought it was only your appearance, but your heart must be that of Astaroth as well. Your eyes tell me of your desire to turn the world upside down. They remind me of a friend with very similar eyes to yours. He wasn't the strongest by any means, but he had an ambition to save the world from the demons. I managed to slay every demon in the Eastern Islands with me. He eventually became known as the hero who saved the Eastern Islands. And once we achieved peace, he put on a mask to hide the glorious scars he received during his battles. And soon after, he set his sights across the ocean. A mask. Is he talking about Naoshi Konishi? But the lands across the sea were more peaceful than we thought. At least from what I'd seen. My friend just stood there as I told him this. He was wearing a mask so I couldn't see his face. His eyes told me what he was thinking. The same eyes when he looked upon the demon-infested world. The eyes of a man who wanted to turn the world on its head. His eyes will never open again. But I can see the same spirit in yours. The eyes of a hero. The very same eyes that also bring about wars. The eyes of Asura. Don't compare me to someone like him. My eyes are those of someone who desperately wishes to bring an end to this war. I thought you were going to take responsibility for your actions, but instead, you're pushing it on someone else. You speak as if you aren't a part of this conflict. From the moment your troops arrived in Sejong, I fought them all the way to this place from Dongtu. Do you know how long it took? Or how much we've had to sacrifice? All because of the war that your friend started? If you talk as if you couldn't do anything to stop your friend. But you, despite being the one with the power of Asura, stood back. While your friend with his eyes of Asura caused all of this. In the end, you are part of the reason that Sejong has fallen into chaos. No. Rather, you had all this power, and yet you sat back and did nothing to stop your friend. That makes you the worst out of anyone involved in this war. You're just an observer. You could have stopped romance. Romance? This is why I can't stand you. You have enough power to devour this world whole, and yet you choose to stand back and watch because of your damned romanticism. Yoshiki, you bastard. You couldn't lay a finger on me in life, and yet here you are teaching me a lesson after death. Maybe it was fate that you were killed by this brat. Interesting. Yes, you're right. I suppose this means I can't just let you kill me. You know, I'm starting to like you. Again, not what I was going for. No! No, 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 no. Oh my god. Okay, if you want more, if you want to get notified when I'm streaming, you have to join Discord. It's in the description. Subscribe, put all notifications on. Like the videos. I know you want more, and I know you want more of this series because it's a great series. So like the goddamn video. Okay? Comment what you thought about the series so far. Where are we going? How is Yuseong going to win? Because MC and all that shit needs to kill him. Also, 10,000 against 1 or more. Probably more. Definitely not a fair fight. Definitely not a fair fight. So yeah. See. Oh yeah, Patreon and YouTube members are in the description as well, of course. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.